because the Vedanta philosophy they have to know, and it's beautiful. So I think we should have something like that, so you can just gather more and more information about all these things.
And keep it alive.
Yeah, keep it
more
alive.
people can stay true to the roots.
If somebody, white person comes from America, don't let him, because they make up a lot of things. So it has to be a pure form of it. So that's very important.
Manchu.
Yes.
Originally, the series was sort of started with your father, but most of the people who learned it were males, with more women practicing the series. Did you guys notice anything different for the?
No, there are a lot of females for the yoga, but it is not like a public.
Yeah.
You see, they always did their own thing. And my mother was studied with Krishnamacharya.
Yeah.
I had 4 doses doing yoga. So it is not like in Hindus what they do is we do our own thing. We just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It is like a daily routine. You get up, take a shower, you do your asana practice, and then you go get on with your life, and then you don't talk about it. But in the West, they want to verbalize everything. They want to say, I ride 10 miles today, I ride a bicycle, I did this.
I'm so busy.
Because they like to say, that in India, we don't do that. We just, if they ask you something, what do you do for a living? They don't say, nothing. They don't even tell what they are.
Right.
So, because they are kind of a very quiet about us. So actually, Hatayogam Param Gopyam Yogina Siddhimichata. In Sanskrit it says Hatayogam Param Gopyam. Yoga practice is the Gopyam is you have to keep it secret. You don't talk about it, you just move on, because this is you're trying to work on yourself.
The inner journey.
Yeah, so you try to get inside of yourself. So once you try to unite with yourself, you don't discuss with other people, because they got their own opinion. You do Astanga yoga? Oh no, I do power yoga. They have all these things, but basically they don't understand what yoga is all about. It's the same thing. So more people talk about it, you may get the positive attitude from them or the negative feedback. So that's why they say, Hatayogam Param Gopyam Yogina Siddhimichata. If you want to get success in yoga, you have to keep it secret. Just practice.
Do you think there's a different effect on the body between women and men? Or if you notice any different, like it's one system for everyone, but between the two genders, do you think there's any adaptation or?
I think the female body is much more superior than the male body, actually. which is very true, because that's a female can do so many impossible things that man cannot do. So that's a gift for them. The curse for them is getting period, getting angry, and carrying the baby. So that's why the nature of what he did was, so I have a student, she has like 6 kids. When I met her, I thought she's single, not married or something. She used to come to yoga. Oh, this girl does so well. She said, oh, I'm not a girl, I'm 45, I got 6 kids. I said, unbelievable. And then she just practice yoga, because your bone structure is totally different than the male. And then male, if they don't do anything, they get stiffer and stiffer. In the future, they're going to have a lot of problems with that. The females, they start stretching their foot, and they'll be more flexible. It's like an elastic can last for a long time. And the solid substance, it cannot. It can rust. So the female has a lot of gift, actually. Yeah. So they can do all the postures men can do. That's what they teach. There is no gender barrier in the yoga postures. Everybody can do the same thing. And the female do better than men. And that makes men angry. Then they will come up with themselves. female not supposed to practice yoga. But the rumors.
What's your fondest memory of your father? Your fondest memory?
Founded memory, and I was watching, practicing yoga. I was a little kid, I was just sitting there and then watching him. And then my focus on that is doing all these advanced postures and everything. And then my eyes was just fixed. Then that's what I was thinking. I want to do just like him. And then I start imitating him. But I always got a good smile because he looked at me. The posture he's trying to do, I'm trying to do the same thing, but it's not happening. So then he has the smirky, kind of the way he smiles, So inside he admired it, But I don't know, he was contemplating whether his son's supposed to become a yoga teacher, or he should go to the regular university, become a doctor or engineer or something like that. Those days yoga wasn't it's just like a university thing. You go and teach and they give you the salary and that's it. So it wasn't a very big salary either. So he did not encourage me until I start, he let me do it, but he did not force me to become a very professional guy, but I wanted to. Then he tested me for a while and see. Then the Badakonasana was the big test. So that broke the barrier. And then also because I admired about his knowledge, because his memory was so good. You can ask him any questions about asana, then he will start with that. Atayogam, Paramugokyam, I like that part of it because before he explains something, he takes the quote from the book, Sanskrit book, and he knows all those things. So when I was saying it, usually I write it on a piece of paper or something like that, because he may not be repeated again. So I have like a big bunch of papers, write it down into everything he says.
Why did your dad study yoga in the first place? How did he get into it?
Because he was a young man, he ran out of his family when he was a young kid. Because he's from a very big family, and then they have a lot of lands and everything. All his brother used to work in the growing rice and then all sorts of things, but he don't want to be a farmer like his father, his brothers. So he decided he wanted to go to the school or education, something like that. So then he told his father and then mother that he wants to go to city, Mysore, to study. Then they blessed him, they did not give him any money. So he got a blessing go. So then he came to Mysore. That's the time the Maharaja was running the whole thing. So my father was standing in front of the Sanskrit college. And then he was so scared to go in, he did not know whether it is a school or the palace, because the way it all built like a palace actually. And he was just standing there, and then it's like it was so hot outside. He was afraid to go in. He did not know what it was. Then some person noticed him. My father was standing there for the past 3 hours. Then he came to my father and asked him, "Where are you coming from? What are you doing here?" Then my father told him, "No, I like to join the Sanskrit school or something like that." And I said, "Well, if you're standing here, you can't join, you gotta come in." So he take him in and then introduced to the principal. Principal immediately gave him the room and food coupons and money for the books and then everything. Then he started going to the school there, he started learning. Then one day he saw Krishnamacharya was teaching yoga for all the kids. And he was standing there and was watching it. Then he wanted to learn that. Then he went and asked him, "Can I join?" He said, "Yeah, of course you can join." So he started, then he got serious with that. He just wanted to study deeper and deeper. So that's how he got involved with the yoga. Then they used to give a demonstration every year. It's called the Dasara festival in India. It's a big thing.